fellow patriots and you filthy leftist scum out there, Happy New Year, or as they say on trading places, Merry New Year! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I say what you are thinking. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, Angela, who are you going to dedicate the first plastic straw of the year to? Well, your prayers are answered because here it is. It's time. The first plastic straw of 2020 is going to be dedicated to that dead Muslim terrorist, Qasem Soleimani, or as the great one Mark Levin might say, Mr. Yabba Dabba Do. So, hello, worm food. You could thank President Trump for your early retirement in hell. Enjoy. Speaking of Soleimani, boy, there is nothing like a dead Muslim terrorist that will bring out the leftists in solidarity. Is there anything? I mean, it's almost like Trump killed Mother Teresa with the reaction that the worldwide left has had to the murder of this complete scumbag piece of garbage, Soleimani. Take, for example, one Colin Kaepernick. And I don't make this as a halo. I use this as his ridiculous human Muppet fro. Colin Kaepernick's first reaction to the killing of another dead Muslim or another Muslim terrorist was not, hey, good job. I want all Muslims and all Christians and Jews around the world to be safe. No. He took to Twitter and he said that President Trump was once again responsible for killing some more brown and black people. Oh, Lord have mercy. To which a Twitter responder said back to him that, hey, idiot, you do know that the Persian Empire is responsible for the murder of untold thousands and hundreds of thousands of brown and black people and enslavement of brown and black people over the years. But don't let facts get in the way of your propaganda, Colin. Have you been signed by an NFL team yet? Not yet? Well, you know what? I bet you could go over to Iran and work with them and be a freedom fighter over there, and we'll find you over there, Colin. And I have a feeling that it won't be too pleasant if that's what you choose to do. Because let all the ISIS brides tell you, once you go black in the black background, you never go back. So think long and hard, Colin. But in all seriousness, the left is predictable and abhorrent because President Trump simply did what their president, Hussein, never would do, which is to take decisive action when you have actionable intelligence against an enemy, no matter where that enemy happens to be. And this guy happened to be in Iraq working for Iran and was no angel, responsible for the deaths of hundreds, if not thousands of Americans over the years, IED attacks, proxy wars run by Iran. So the world is a much safer place today. But don't tell that to Ilhan Omar, because you know it always goes without saying that when one of these guys is killed, it's like we have to kind of have a little soft spot in our hearts for Ilhan, because we know she's mourning one of her homeboys, and this was no exception. And she likes to say that because Trump has now threatened to hit Iran wherever and whenever they may strike, that he is a war criminal and he must be put on trial. And to which I would say probably your trial for FEC violations and marriage and immigration fraud is going to happen before a war crime trial for President Trump. So TikTok, Ilhan, how's that boyfriend of yours doing? Pretty good? Are you guys still going strong? Is he enjoying that campaign money that you've been funneling to him? Girl, I see you. And you know what? Pretty soon, you're going to have a very own straw dedicated to you, Ilhan. So just hang in there. It's coming. Which leads me to the masterful Golden Globe Awards on Sunday, wherein Ricky Gervais completely ate Hollywood's lunch and murdered them as they sat drinking their scotch. It was so amazing. Now, I haven't watched an award show in 8 million years. Even when I was an actress in LA, I had this really love-hate relationship with the whole industry because I know I was a good actress, I was a decent actress, but I absolutely despised the industry. And I despised most of the people in the industry. And I despised having to get new headshots every 6 months and take stupid acting classes where it's basically a 2-hour circle jerk of mutual masturbation of everyone going, oh my God, oh my God, that scene was so amazing. You're so talented. Oh my God. Is there a casting director in here? Is there an agent in here? It was never ending. It was awful. And I absolutely despise the industry. And so I never was one to watch those award shows. And certainly not now that I live in Texas where normal America is. And I don't have to play the game anymore. And it's really nice. But man, Sunday, I kept getting notifications from a lot of different people on, are you watching this? Are you seeing this bloodbath? And I'm like, what is going on? I love that Ricky Gervais is the vehicle to shove Hollywood in their face. Just give them a black eye. Just shove their BS and their hypocrisy in their faces. He said, nobody cares what you think. Epstein didn't kill himself. And you guys were all friends with him. So, cut out the faux indignation that Jeffrey Epstein was this bad guy when you guys all palled around with him. And boy, I'll tell you, I didn't realize that Tom Hanks may have had a connection to Jeffrey Epstein until I saw the reaction that he and his wife had when Ricky Gervais mentioned Epstein. Whoopsie. Tom, do you have something you want to tell us? Didn't expect that one, but boy, I have a feeling that 2020 is going to be the year. If 19 was the year of the boomerang, when we started watching all the things that the deep state and the leftists had tried to do to Trump start to be exposed, the Russia collusion hoax is now actually their collusion with Russia, their collusion with Ukraine, Barack Obama and his deep state spying on the president. I think that 2020 is going to be the year of illumination and the light shining on darkness. And you know who doesn't like that very much are cockroaches, which the world has a lot of cockroaches. So I think the more you see them, stomp their feet and scream at the sky and call President Trump a war criminal and all the things that they are calling him and us, racists and sexists and bigots and homophobes, they are scared to death of what is going to come out this year with Epstein, with Weinstein, with the Durham report, with what Barr chooses to do with that report. I think it's going to be a very illuminating year. And I predict that they're going to find more and more reasons, more and more shenanigans to try and trap Trump and get him to be impeached again and just, continue to hold some more. You just hold the articles. It's no big. The Constitution says send it over, but, Nancy's in charge now, and Nancy has had a lot of Botox, and I think it's eaten her brain cells. So maybe she doesn't understand that it's her job to walk the articles of impeachment over to the Senate, but that's okay. That's okay. We got this, Nancy. We got it. He's going to be acquitted anyway, and it's all good. So I think they're doing everything they can to salvage their fake impeachment. And so if they have to use the death of a Muslim terrorist in order to try and accuse Trump of war crimes or going around the backs of Congress because they cannot be trusted, they're going to do it. But that's okay. That's all right. It's all good because, as I love saying, the truth always comes out. The truth will always surface. And the cockroaches better get to scurrying because it's going to get ugly. Now, y'all, this is a shorter video. I'm trying to keep them under 10 minutes. So thanks for hanging in with me. And I'm going to make it this time. This is so exciting. So I hope everyone has a wonderful 2020. I think normal America and patriots are going to have a great 2020, especially in November. And I would just tell the sky screamers to get those lungs ready, because I think you're going to have a really, really crappy year. And it couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of a-holes. So have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime, continue drinking out of those plastic straws. Bye.